Hey everyone, welcome to a special Sanchez review thing. I'm going to be reviewing the Wireless 60 today. So around Christmas time I got this weird gaming system called a Wireless 60. It looks like a really cheap Wii knockoff. It boasts that it has 60 games on it. There's 48 arcade-esque games, and then there is 12 quote-unquote motion control games. They're very weird, but right now for this video I'm going to be covering the arcade ones. I might do a motion control video sometime in the future. This white hunk of junk comes with one baseball bat, boom, 2 tennis rackets, 2 ping pong paddles, and 2 golf clubs. Now you may be wondering, why is there a black controller there? Isn't it supposed to be white? Well, apparently the Wireless 60s have the same hardware, or some of the same parts of hardware, as a system that these guys did before called the Zone 40. Here's a picture of it. So since that's what the controllers for the Zone 40 looked like, and they were too lazy to make their own new hardware for this Wireless 60, that's why the controllers are black and look different. First up on the docket is Auto X. This is a go-kart game, as you can probably tell. The graphics aren't all that bad, except for that background. I mean, look at that. That makes me cringe. Apparently it looks a lot like the SNES Mario Kart game, according to Douglas. I'm gonna put his link in the description. It's not much to this game, it's just driving karts. It's just driving karts. And all these other racers look exactly like Mario, if you look closely enough. Red hat. Well, that's pretty much it, but I'm pretty sure they're all Mario. And the guy racing the kart looks like that fellow from the Scott Pilgrim games, or comic, or whatever. Next up is Deep Storm. There's not much I can say for this one. You just fly your weird looking spaceship around. I think the goal of this is to shoot the giant Liberty Bell flying through the air. Yeah, it's extremely hard to hit too, because everything's moving, and I don't know, it just seems real hard to hit the fucker. Next up on the docket is Dream Bubble. First off, I don't know what this has to do with dreams. There's a sun, and a rainbow, and some plants. But all this is Tetris. Just Tetris. Find the way. I hate this one so much. First off, you're a baby riding a dog, for some reason, through the woods. And you have to avoid stuff like fairies. No, you're supposed to pick up the fairies, but you're supposed to avoid these logs. And the screen scrolls, but it moves faster than you can move. It's really goddamn annoying. The controls are extremely stiff and hard to use. Once again, adding to the annoyingness of the game. And if you fall off your dog, you grow wings, and slowly glide to the ground rather, and die. And that says don't give up. How about fuck you? This one's called a firefighter. It's quite confusing. It's essentially, from what I can tell, Brick Breaker, but with people on a burning boat. And it's at dock, so I don't know why they can't just use a rope to climb down to the ground. This one's called a Go Smile. It's that Snake game. I think it's called Snake. It's like Snake, but extremely retarded. One hit and you're dead, which kind of sucks because you get hit very easily, and the controls are very, very unresponsive. This one's called Hero Legend. It looks good, I think, but As you can tell, it's Red Link from Four Swords Adventures wielding a hammer. What you had to do in this one is smash these pieces of corn or peanuts or whatever the hell they are, and then throw them. Because if you just smash them, they don't die. You have to actually smash them and throw them to kill them. And it's a one-hit kill again, which is pretty annoying. It makes the game... See, look. Dead. One hit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is Jewel Fever 2. I'm curious as to where the first Jewel Fever is.
Up your butt.
The logical answer would be on the Zone 40, but this stuff is not logical. I'm not quite sure if this is a ripoff of another game or not. It seems a lot like Bejeweled. It's confusing when you first start it, but it quickly becomes quite idiot-proof. And that's mainly who plays this Wireless 60. Idiots.
Like you.
And my siblings. It's slightly fun though. Ah, Magic Jelly. This is probably one of the worst games ever created. It's very damn confusing. I don't know quite what you're supposed to do. And there's no diamond button. It says press diamond button to whatever. There is no diamond button. Perhaps it's press diamond to kawaii. Here we got Mr. Onion, and what I can garner from this is you play as a Pac-Man with a curl of hair trying to save a transgendered Kirby. You shoot pink balls from your mouth for some reason. Also, I think you're supposed to be an onion. I think the goal is to collect fruits and keys, and you'll get hit with, or you die with one hit, which seems to be a trend in most of these games. Enemies respawn way too fast, and those snails apparently are from a game called Maple Story. That's what Cryo Katana says, so I'm gonna believe him. This one's called Pinball Fish. First off, it has nothing to do with pinball at all, and it has very little to do with fish, apart from being underwater. It's essentially another Brick Breaker game, but extremely slow. Ah, The Lost World. No, this is not a Jurassic Park game, unfortunately. That would have made the whole system a whole lot better. This one seems to be a mix of Metal Slug and Frogger. As dumb as that sounds. I'm pretty sure those sprites are actually from the Metal Gear series, or not the Metal Gear series, the Metal Slug series rather. The goal is to go around picking things up and eventually get to the end of the stage, which is at the top of the screen, and then do it all over again. Totally Jet. This one is a wave racer clone with Down syndrome. That's the best way I can describe it. There's none of the buttons do anything except for the directional pad, which makes you move, of course. There's a hell of a lot of sharks in this water, and turning is very, very stiff. And as soon as you hit the edge of the course, you slow right down. That's quite annoying. There's also a bunch of random piers in the middle of the racetrack. Needless to say, this game's not very good. This one's called Pop Ball. This is a weird game. For some reason, the people who made this system thought it would be a good idea to play as Nez, because that's totally original. In a desert, and what you have to do is you can press A and summon a wall from the ground to deflect these pink bouncing balls that pop. I'm guessing that's why it's called Pop Ball. But if you don't summon the wall in time, the balls get stuck to your face and you die. Something like that. And when you hit a ball successfully with the wall, it will break up into smaller balls, and you have to do the same thing. Score points. This is called Go-Kart. Very original name. You get to choose between 3 different tracks. They're all pretty simple, if you ask me. This game actually makes me kind of sick. I don't know. It's just how everything looks. Makes me kind of ill. It's got really bad controls. Are you surprised? It also looks like a crap version of Micro Machines from the NES. Apparently, I think someone told me that. I think it was Stagless, because I've never played much NES. And also, this is not a go-kart. This is a Formula 1 racer. So, this game, another Brick Breaker game. This one is called Bump Jump. I don't see what this game has anything to do with bump jumps. That sentence didn't make any sense, so just ignore that. This one's a lot faster though, which is a good thing. It's not much I can say about it. It's Brick Breaker. If you don't know what Brick Breaker is, what rock have you been living under for the past 20 years? Ah, Sudoku. I can't hate on this one at all because I love Sudoku and I'm pretty good at it. It's straightforward. Yeah, it's just Sudoku. This one's called Lightning Plan. This is by far the best game on this piece of crap. It's great. They took one of those normal helicopter sprites and just made it bigger for like the final boss of each stage, which is pretty fantastic. I love the explosions too that happen when you shoot the helicopters and whatnot. I don't know, this game just looks and feels great. Let's just enjoy it for a while. Okay, that's long enough. Okay, find pairs. This is a pretty straightforward game as well. It's a memory game. You have to find the pairs before the bubbles at the top reach the bottom. Rapid stream this time. You play as a submarine and the walls kill you. Controls are extremely sensitive too. And there's also way too much going on the screen at one time. So if you can actually play this game and get fairly far, good for you. This one's a Zippy Frogger. It has nothing to do with Frogger. It has something to do with frogs, but not Frogger. I never really got the concept of this game, but I think you need to create a certain chain reaction of frogs looking at each other in their froggy assholes in order to eat the bugs and win the game. Just like life. I'm gonna let my sister Megan take over for this next game. It's called Finger Dancing. It's quite a weird one.
This game's called Finger Dancing. Hello, my name's Megan K. YOLO. They're jumping.
YOLO!
They're wearing a penguin suit and they're pink. And they're dancing, jumping, and singing, and they're YOLOing. Look how much swag that penguin's got. Look at that. Swag, 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 swag. Jump swag. Oh, you just got -3 swag. -3 swag again. -3 swag. He's eating eggs with his bum.
This one's Slot Machine. I don't have to explain this one, I hope. It's a slot machine. This one's Blackjack. I don't think I have to explain this one either. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. Crazy Addition. I think this is missing a letter, honestly. And it seems kinda like Sudoku. Kinda, I think. This one's called Free Craps. Yeah, that's exactly what this game is. One big free crap. Well, it was a free crap to me. If you're someone else, it might be like a $60 crap. Which is pretty expensive crap. And by game, I mean system. Defense Mission. It has Advance Wars sprites, or the win, because Advance Wars is a great game. And fully destructible environments. Woohoo! Time to play some hide and seek. I wish we could hide this wireless 60 and never try to seek it. This is real straightforward. It's one of those, it's one of the better games in this piece of crap system actually. It's actually kind of fun and challenging. It's like one of those, cup games where you have 3 cups, put a ball under one of them, you move them all around, and the guy has to try to guess which cup the ball's under. Except this time it's a sheep, and it's 6 hay bales. Time for Motor Rally 2. Wait, what happened to the first Motor Rally? Oh, I don't know. This game looks a lot like Auto X, which we went over at the beginning of the video, except this time has different colors and pictures. There's no more Mario, I guess. I think that's a good thing. And this time you're on a bike. It's really quite weird. And also, if you don't know what that music is, that's the theme song from Naruto. One of the seasons of Naruto, according to Crab Katana. I don't know, I don't watch TV. But yeah, not bad actually. Jewel Master 2. Again, where's the Jewel Master 1? Why do they insist on putting 2 in front of a lot of these titles? And as far as I know, there's no 1. I should check that out. But I've played something like this before. I think it was called Columns, perhaps. And why is it playing Pop Goes the Weasel in the background? It's not a very Egyptian-y song. It doesn't really match with the feel of the game. Speed Runner. This game you can choose between a Boxster and a Sienna. I'm not a car guy, so I don't know what any of those are. It's got a really bad frame rate. It kind of bugs my eyes a bit. It looks quite a bit like GTA, I think. Well, that's just me. This game's called Dragon. I love this game, actually. I have no idea what I'm doing, but the music's not bad. And you can use your dragon to make platforms. It's a really, really neat concept for this game, I think. I don't know if it's ever been done, but it's the first time I've seen it, and I love this game. It's definitely up. It's one of the best games on here, along with Lightning Planet Dragon. 2 of the best games ever. Yeah. Treasure Hunt. What the fuck? I have no words for this. Actually, yes I do. What's the point of the digging? And the song sounds like a bastard version of Ode to Joy. Bomb Hero. It's Bomberman. Are you surprised? It even has the music. But this has something Bomberman did not ever have, and probably won't ever have. Kirby and Jigglypuff as enemies. Ice Climber. Huh? This game's really weird. Wait, those enemies look an awful lot like Lopunnies from Pokemon Generation 4. Don't they? It's also got very stiff controls. Cooking Chaos! This is a weird one. You play as a cat and a dog trying to catch cherries on the top of a cupcake. Now either the cupcake's really big or you are very small. There's birds that will sometimes drop the cherries onto your cupcake, and they'll also try to sometimes drop something that will kill you. I think it's arsenic. Starry Night. I'm pretty sure this is just a port, or actually just a ripoff, of a Little Mermaid game from the Sega CD or something. That's what it looks like. And what does this have to do with Starry Nights? You're underwater. I'm pretty sure you can't see stars underwater. Potion Commotion. This looks like it's from the same game as Starry Night, like a Little Mermaid game. Doesn't it? Loco Coconuts. This game scares me a tiny bit. It really, really does. Really, really does. Surf Adventure. First off, what's with this guy's arm? It looks really odd. It's also got no sound, which makes this game extremely boring. Egg Collector. I don't really need to explain this one, do I? You collect eggs. This one's called Pearls, but it's aerial with legs, and it's exactly the same thing as that Starry Night game. It's ridiculous. Puzzle Pop. It's another Bejeweled clone. Milk Mania. I'm not gonna say anything about this, so just enjoy it. This thing cost $60 at my local department store. You know, I'm not stupid and I did not pay $60 for this piece of shit. It said I got it for free. So if you see it in a department store or whatever for you know, under 60 bucks, like around 15, get it, because it's a good deal, apparently. So that was my review of the Wireless 60. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. If you guys want me to do our review for the motion control games, the 6 or was it 7? I don't know, but if you guys want me to do that, let me know, and I will. And see you later. And stay tuned for a new Daywalkers video, a special March break edition.